my gosh, guys. Well, I'm just going to kind of slab for a little bit. And if you laugh, that's super awesome, great. And if you don't, ask your doctor if Prozac is right for you. And if you don't have health insurance, ask your dealer if OxyContin is right for you. Okay? Oh my gosh, guys, just when we thought it was safe to go back outside, things got all crazy again, and now we're kind of coming back in. And our world, when this is all said and done, is going to be so different than when we started. Like, I think plexiglass between the cashier and the customer is here to stay. And you know businesses mean business when they go from duct tape and painter's tape on the floor to manufactured labels, decals. And I'm noticing when I'm out, like I was at the pharmacy, that most of them are round and blue. And so I'm at the pharmacy and I'm waiting for the pharmacy and I'm standing on one of these blue circles and I'm suddenly singing a song in honor, not in honor, in dishonor of the man who is responsible for the inept response to this whole pandemic. Follow the blue circle road. Follow the blue circle road. Follow the blue circle road. We're on the COVID, the pandemic, COVID of dawn, because he was a dillying duck. If ever a dick there was, if ever a dolt there was, the dillying dawn is one because of the idiot things he does. So we're back in our houses, but there were some things I was really appreciating about being in quarantine. Like, for instance, here in Southern California, it was the traffic. There was no traffic. And that's a big deal here, considering here in Southern California, we give directions according to time. Like, oh, it's about 20 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on traffic. Or, you know, if you leave before 2, you'll get there in an hour. But after 2, it's anyone's guess what time you get there. So, I mean, I loved driving on these empty roads. You know, I hadn't yelled at anybody for being crazy. Nobody was honking at me. Nobody gave me the finger. It was marvelous. And then, of course, lo and behold, just when the traffic starts to pick up again, some man follows me into a parking lot, starts yelling at me for cutting him off. So I politely said, sir, I did not cut you off because had you been going the speed limit when I turned on my turn signal and pulled into your lane, you wouldn't have needed to slam on the brakes. And then that's when he went off. Okay, straight man, let me give you some advice when fighting with a gay man. 1, don't call me a fag. That's just as plain as the nose on your face, you know? And don't yell F you. If you're cute, I'll take you up on the offer. And never tell me to shove it up my ass. Because I can, I will, and I do. Oh. So the other thing that I have been embracing is the mask. I mean, who doesn't want one more thing to accessorize and fashion, make a fashion statement? I love it. You know, I'm a summer, so I've been choosing some blues and greens, and they show off my eyes. Very exciting. Love that fashion statement. But I was also very excited that just before the quarantine started, I got in to see my doctor and get touched by an angel. Touched by an angel, a Botox angel. Touch up my brow before you leave me, doctor. Touched by an angel, a Botox angel. Then slowly back away. Won't show emotion when I pay for you. And wouldn't you know it, just as the quarantine was wearing down and my forehead was starting to move, they opened up elective procedures, and I got in to see my doctor last week, and I'm wearing my mask, and I post on Facebook a selfie that says, medical emergency, I can move my forehead, Dr. Perry stat. Well, Lord, I got called out on Facebook for this person who I love dearly, and I really did take her comment into consideration, that yes, she was seriously questioning my priorities and thinking, how are we going to know what you're feeling or emotions you're expressing if your face is covered with a mask and you can't move your forehead? I thought, well, maybe I can express my emotions and be wearing a mask. So I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to put my mask on, and I have written down 4 emotions: angry, surprised, sad, and happy. And so there isn't any cheating. My husband is right here, and he's going to hand me the emotion, and then I will express that emotion. And then you in the chat, type in which emotion you think I'm showing, okay? Here we go. Okay, here's the first one, okay?
Happy. Happy.
Yay, good job. Yeah, oh good, I got a happy. Okay, so I'm seeing some happies in the chats. Okay, the next one.
Angry.
Very good. Oh, I'm not repeating that out loud. Oh gosh.
Taking a dump. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the one that I didn't show you. No, it's almost ruining my joke. Okay, enough of that. So, you know, I did come out at birth. I always like to tell people that. The vagina was my closet. And, I was my mother's 4th child, so by then it was a large walk-in closet. Really, if I was ever in the closet, it had a glass door. So, but actually, there were complications for my mom when she was in labor having me. The doctors told my mother to stop pushing because my head was turned and my hand was up like this. So the doctors had to reach up with forceps and yank me out forcefully against my will, kind of like ripping off a Band-Aid. So my screams at birth were really cries of delight that I would never have to go back in there ever again. But you know, I do love women's boobs though. I mean, not sexually, but you know, it's just they're so wiggly and jiggly and bouncy. I mean, when I see a good pair of boobs, I just want to go up to that woman and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, but is it all right if I lay my chest on your breast and have a good cry?" I mean, breasts are so comforting, aren't they? I've had some of my best sobs crying into an ample pair of breasts. I mean, I used to love crying into my grandmother's buxom German bosom, and she had a Kleenex right here for me to blow my nose. Oh, you guys, I am so gay that my mother grew a mustache shortly after I was born because I took all of her estrogen. I'm so gay that I was born with HIV. Heterosexually inflected voice. My consonants are crisp, inflected. Homosexually? What did I say?
You said hetero.
Oh, I said heterosexually inflected voice. No, folks, homosexually inflected voice. Oh my God. My consonants are crisp, my vowels are long, and my lisp is sassy. I love my name though, Chet. It's about the only masculine thing about me, really. I'm named after my godfather, a very big, muscular Cherokee Indian who would give me cowboy boots every year for my birthday. Thanks, Uncle Chet. Heels. But Chet is actually my middle name. And I've always been Chet, but my parents were psychic. They knew that I was going to be gay. My first name is Stacy. Oh my gosh, let's just put a target right here on my forehead, on my non-moving forehead for the bullies. And then not only did they give me this name Stacy, but they must have known that I was going to suffer from HIV. Stacy, Stacy Chet Sewell. I had to teach pathologists all through elementary school for my HIV. She'd come to my classroom twice a week and say, Stacy, time for your aversion, conversion, reorientation, reparative therapy. We'd go downstairs to the basement where I would practice saying sentences like, Mr. Smith kisses Mrs. Smith. He does not kiss Mrs. Smith. Or Theodore loves Thelma's pussy cat. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my own jokes. Okay, let's play I'm So Gay. So,
How gay are you?
I am so gay that I thought Just for Men was a personal lubricant.
How gay are you?
I'm so gay that I thought Maroon 5 was a fingernail polish by Chanel.
How gay are you?
I'm so gay that I thought vagina was a U.S. state. Capital of vagina is Richmond. I told one of my straight girlfriends that, and she said, well, the capital of my vagina is Rich Man.
How gay are you?
I'm so gay that every time I see a Karen video, I want to give her a makeover.
How gay are you?
Now here's the sports edition. These are all sports. I'm so gay, I thought Tom Brady was Marsha Brady's older sister. I'm so gay, I thought a tight end was just that. A wide receiver was a slut. I'm so gay, I thought Oscar de la Hoya was something you wore on the red carpet. And that fastballs was just slang for premature ejaculation. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how much time I left, but I want to finish with a song. I'm getting like antsy to go clean my bathroom. But I want to finish with a song that talks, it's, you know, that now that I've reached that midlife crisis for gay men, I've made a song for us older gay men to be proud of. And it goes like this. Here we go. You're a grand old fag, you're a high fashion fag, and forever limp-wristed you wave. You're the emblem of rainbow love, a fan of the Queen Beyonce. Every heart beats true for all men of all hues, and remember to tuck in drag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old fag. But I have 7 minutes, so I can actually talk a little bit about being a teacher, because we talked about teaching on Zoom. Here is a wonderful little story that just happened this week, but kids on Zoom have a hard time figuring out what to do. They have a problem with gallery view plus, pin and mute and unmute. And when they get confused, they say things like, I can't see you, or I can't hear you. And then they I don't know, they turn their volume down, I don't know what. So I had to get my dry erase board and put the and write log off, log back in. And I put it up there, and if a kindergartner can't read it, surely there's a parent nearby who reads it. They log off, they log back in, I let them back in, and everything works. Well, I did this a couple of times with a little girl, and the next day we're in class in our Zoom room, and suddenly a child says, I can't see you. This little girl picks up her piece of paper and she holds it right up, and it says log off, log back in. So I'm like, sweetheart, you are now responsible. If anybody starts complaining about something not working, you just hold up that sign.
Nice.
Teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet. I'm looking forward to going back to school. We have been told by the district that we are probably going to be going back to the school, and I got to tell you, it's not the same. the interaction. I'm really trying hard to really get the kids involved, but they are just, I did some home visits and I had one little boy, oh my gosh, it was like he was a puppy. He saw me, I'm wearing my mask, he runs up to me, he gives me a hug, he backs away, he runs across the front lawn, he comes back, he stands right in front of me, looks up, backs away, runs back across the front lawn, back over, looks up, and he wouldn't stop. It was like a dog. He was a puppy. It was like he was so excited to see me. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you all so much. Oh, moms love teachers. Yay, Jeremy.
Yay.
Yes, now y'all can appreciate us, huh? Now that they've been home the whole time. That's why I don't have any children. Every day at 2:05, I get to say bye.
Woo.
Thank you, everyone.
Yay.
Wonderful. Yay.
Thank you, everybody.
all.